Hey everybody, Big Toad here. I'm going to do an unboxing and a review of the Ledereasel. I just got this in the mail. And so let's cut this thing open and see what we get in this package. Set aside this before I cut myself. All right, there we have it. Compact, some bubble wrap. Set that aside. The Ledereasel kit. Now, I did not get the full kit. All I got was the pallet holder that attaches to the tripod, creating the perfect plein air or studio painting setup. Holds up to a 24-inch tall panel or canvas. I did also read, like I said, I didn't get this item here. I did read on their website that they do have an extension that you can add, go up to a 36-inch tall canvas. So don't be concerned about if 24 inches for your plein air is not, or if you want to use this in your studio. I think we'll take a look at it and see if it's suitable for a studio. I've got a homemade easel I use that really is for my studio, but anyway, we'll check this out and see what it looks like. And it's also, they also have this easy caddy that you can use the top for brushes, insert your brushes and cleaner, or or spirits or whatever. Well, I don't know. So anyway, that's what we got. That's what we're looking at. So let's unpackage this some more. See what we have here. So it comes snugly packaged in this plastic. Now let me tell you, while I'm pulling this apart, I actually conversed with the owner, creator, the small business owner of this item. And the reason I did is because I was looking for building a new system that's nicely compact and packed, a new plein air system. And I was interested in their product, but I hadn't made up my mind yet. But anyway, while I was out on Amazon looking around there, I came across an image that was definitely this product. In fact, it was a little fuzzy, but I could actually see the lettering on the item that said it was a Ledereasel. And so I contacted the owner and said, "Do you sell on Amazon?" And he says, "No, he does not." So anyway, I was able to give him the info, and nice little straps here to hold it together. I was able to give him the information, and he was able to go out and contact Amazon and get that forgery item taken down. All right, so we have our two parts here, and it doesn't even come with instructions, but I don't think I need them. And there it says Ledereasel. I did read about these online, so I kind of understand what they're about. So if we loosen this up, there we go. It slides around. It's got a groove right here for the wood. It slides right around, and so we can tighten that down. We'll tighten it down here, make it a little snug. Snug right up there. The Ledereasel. And so you can, I think you can press I think you can go with just tension to press this against your canvas or board, but you also have these that you can slide out, and they're heavy duty metal. Again, notched. It looks pretty good. I like the look of it, and it's pretty solid. That's a heavy piece of metal there, and it's powder coated. This is powder coated. If you don't know what powder coating is, it protects that metal and gives it a nice feel to it. Keeps it protected from the weather. And these are also powder coated. They slide in and out, so I can put my canvas in there, or slide in there and put the board, and so I can tighten those down, both holding it in place this way, or I can then slide this up and down too for adjustments. So this is the first time I've ever had one of these in my hands, but it looks pretty good. Now the back here, that's where it attaches to my tripod, and we'll get to that. So I can attach this to a regular tripod that you would use for photography, videoing, or whatever. All right, now this one. Let's go through this again. I loosen this up, and if I move it to the end, there, I can slide it around. And I know it goes this way. You could accidentally slide it the other way, I think, or maybe not. But it goes this way, And this is the bottom, and I can tighten that down like so. And again, same as on the top. These go in and out, all powder coated, all quality, nice looking item. I like the way it looks. This is like what you would see on a tent, you know, those little spring things. And I can attach that, snap it into place. Now it's got a little snug getting in there because I got a rubber washer there, right here, that's on there, which keeps it from rattling, I'm assuming. So once I get that pressed in there, and I could remove that and it would go in there better. But there we go, a little pressure. But now that, see, that doesn't rattle around because of a little washer. I don't think it's necessary. I'm not concerned about it rattling anyway, but I have a feeling that's probably going to last a while, and then someday it'll disappear over the next few years. I could probably contact the business online, and they'd probably, you know, I could probably get another replacement rubber dealie there for them. Now, what I did also read is, obviously this has only so narrow you can get this. Okay, can go there, and you know, you can go there, but so that's pretty small. You can just about anything. But if you were always going to do small ones, if you were always going to do, say, small panels, you know, because this is plein air, so maybe let's just get a measuring stick here, and we'll do some measurement. Because I did also read that by disconnecting this completely, and if you ever break or lose these, you could contact the company, or you could just take this, again, if you, I'm more of a practical guy, you could just take this in and get a new bolt with a thing. Okay, so if you wanted to go lighter, I just moved this. I was here, and it was bolted in place with this to hold it in place. I took it out and I moved it here, and I'm going to show you why. I read about this online about what you can do, and if you're always going to use smaller panels or canvases because you're doing plein air, this is what you do. You attach it like that, and then disconnect that, and that's all you got to take. Now you have, let's see how wide this gets. That's as wide as it gets right there. So this will hold a canvas. That's basically 8.5, 8 5/8. Let me bring it down so you can see it. 8.5, 8 5/8, 8 3/4. So yeah, let me go get a panel real quick. This is, I know this, they've got 5x7s, which will fit fine. I use the 8x10s. So I could do it this way, and see if this is the size. If I'm going to plein air with just this size, then I don't have to take the whole unit. And now it's really, really light. Okay, so I've attached it like that. Don't even have it straight, but it works. It works. Now, probably though, if I was doing panels, I would probably loosen these up, pull them out a little bit, get a little snugger fit there. But that's basically how it works. I think with panels, you're going to want to use the metal dealies here. Bring it down, tighten it up in place, tighten it up in place, straighten that out. Now, loosen that. Bring this down, and bring this down, and bring this down like that. See, now that's in place like that, and that's pretty solid. Tighten some things up. My video on this item is not that good, but holds it pretty good. So again, that's all you need is this part of it if you're going to do smaller works plein air. And so that is so light, it would fit in. A guy could stick that in his back pocket just about without the panel, just by you know, it came rotated. Bring it up like that. Now this one might be a little more difficult. Loosen this up. And got to get it looser, get off that metal groove. And so I think, here, let me do some more. Yeah, look at right there. That's all you need for the easel. If you're going to do smaller panels, you know, if you're going to do anything under 8 3/4 panels, this is all you have to carry. You don't even have to carry. Not that that's hardly any weight at all, but just one less piece that you'd have to put in a backpack or something like that. And that's light. All right, so my next step is I'm going to mount this on a tripod. Hang on a second. Let's, here's the plate. I'm going to take the plate off, quick release. And where does this plate go? This plate goes right on here. And that's where I need to attach this jobber. Okay. Just kind of screw that on. Alrighty. And now it's set up. So now to put it on my tripod, well, okay, let me try that again. Now, stick it on my tripod, open the quick release, set it in there, boom, now it's attached to my tripod. So it's that easy to attach to the tripod, and I can have it hang down, or I can have it go up, and we'll take a look at that. For instance, I can just unrelease this, bring it this way, and now my, boom, now it's up. So let's go ahead and set the tripod up. And now that we've shown you how to attach that, it was just see how quick and easy that was. I put it on that camera plate in what, 30 seconds. And so let's take a look at it and see what it does standing up. Hang on a second while I set this up. There we have my tripod with the Ledereasel. Again, let's go ahead and review this. I was able to screw this on in like 30 seconds. That's comes with the tripod. You can also buy these at any camera shop. This is not a high quality one, but it'll probably last for a while. So I unloosen these, and that allows me, I got to unloosen this one a little more because I shortened it. Remember, I spun this around. There we go. I'll tighten that down into place. There we go. Unloosen this one. Slide it up, spin it. Now I have my Ledereasel set up. Again, I've never used this before. All I've done is seen what's online. So there we go. Now it's in place. Now to take my board, set it in there, make an adjustment. Make an adjustment here so I get it. I'm using both legs since I'm using a board and not a canvas. Level that out. And now I can loosen this top part up a little bit and slide it down right onto my board. Already got those in place. Screw it down. Man, now I got it set up right there. I still have this piece to go longer if I want a bigger panel. I do have a bigger panel, and if you want, I will set that up. But so now, how's this feel? I think it's going to hold the panel on. What do you think, huh? Think that'll hold up to a windstorm? I think everything else will blow over before my panel comes off my Ledereasel. I think that's a great. I think that's a great item. I think it's so far. I'm really impressed by the Ledereasel and the fact that I can put it. Now, obviously, I can go higher with my tripod. Tripod can go really high, but I would see having no problem painting on that at all. As firm as that is, like I said, I can swing this thing around. Look at that. Look at that. Do that with another easel. Find me another easel that'll do that. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. All right. So the only thing coming loose here is my tripod, not the easel. All right. So now let's say we want to go bigger. So I'm going to undo this back here. Take off this little panel. And I'm going to go ahead and remove a quick release on that. Remember how I showed you this? I'm going to screw this one all the way off. Take this bolt all the way out. Take this bolt all the way out, like so. Set aside. It's got a metal, a little threaded insert. Pretty standard. All right. Now, I'm going to compress this together. There we go. Pops out. Hope you saw that, how that works. Now, I will put my other contraption right back on here. Just hold it in place. Flip it over here, and I just go in there, insert this into the threaded insert, and twist that into place. Now I can go all the way up to a 24-inch panel. So, let's see. Okay. Now, quick release, put that back in there. And now I have a tripod that stands up taller. So, and you can adjust this either way. I can adjust this up high and then raise my lower one, or vice versa. So let's get a larger panel. We have the larger panel. And I can put this, now this is a, not a fan, it's 11 by 14. So this is 14 inches tall here. So I can go right on up with this lower one. Let me loosen it. And it might be easier to actually go with the, you use the lower one to stationary and then come down with the top one. Especially since that's as high as it'll go. But I can attach that. Now I loosen this, come right down there. And there we go. It's holding that in place. And that should be just as sturdy. Yeah, do that with your tripod. Will that hold your, what do you think? Will that hold your painting in place as you spin this thing around and go all sorts of ways? I think your tripod could float up into the air in a tornado, and this might stay on. I'm impressed with its stability. I'm impressed with its ability to hold this panel. It's not lightweight. It's not cheesy. And just by adjusting my tripod, I can get different angles on it. But yeah, that looks pretty good. You know, I can do some more adjustments and get this a little more snug in there, whatever. But you saw that. I lifted this thing up and ran it around and flipped it over and swung it, and it held the panel. It's crooked now, but that's because I shook it around, but I can straighten that out. I think it's really a good deal. I think, I believe this was $87 for this part. I can also get the, I could also get the shelf. I did not get the shelf because of the Sienna plein air box that I've used, that I have for this new plein air kit. And my next video, I am going to demo my entire plein air kit with my Ledereasel and my Sienna plein air pallet box that attaches to my tripod as well. But all in all, I would not hesitate to spend $87 on this. I didn't get this for free. I paid $87. Now, again, I will tell you, I conversed via email, and he was quick to respond. I think his name is David, the owner of the company that makes these, and we chatted back and forth in email over a weekend. You know, because like I said, I found that fake Ledereasel on Amazon, and then I went ahead and ordered one. I decided against the, like I said, against the shelf. But if the shelf is made as nice as this, I see this is fantastic. Such lightweight. I can throw that right in my backpack and take off with my paint. So much lighter than a French easel to have a system like that. And I could easily see myself using this system at home with a tripod on my desk or anywhere. I don't know. I'm impressed. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a new easel system, a new plein air system, especially. Give this one a try. It's going to hold up. $87. You go right out to Ledereasel.com. I'm impressed to this point. Package well, delivery was fast. The owner is a great individual to work with and talk with. I'm sure if you had any troubles, you could contact him and get a response pretty quick. I'm impressed. I like it. I would not hesitate to recommend it at this point. So next video, I will do a complete review of my entire plein air system, all brand new parts and pieces, and we'll see how that works. Okay, this is the Big Toad, and I am out.